Hello everyone and welcome. It's finally wish listing time. Today I'll be making a wish list for Polish Pickup Rewind 2024. There are a lot of beauties this year and I've got quite a list, so I'll leave all information down in the description for you. Let's just jump right into these. First up, I have Alchemy lacquers, Oddities. This is such an interesting one. This has a bright, vibrant chartreuse jelly base with contrasting purple to red to orange shifting shimmer. A super interesting and funky one that I have definitely kicked myself for passing the first time around. Next up is Blooming Azalea by Beau Rev's Lacquer. This is such an interesting magnetic polish, one of the most interesting magnetics in my collection for sure, and this is a polish that if my grandma doesn't end up getting herself, I'll end up buying a backup to give to her because it really is such a pretty one. She ended up wearing it before I did, and I loved seeing it on her. It was so interesting and different. Like, the finish is really not like any other magnetic. The magnetic pigment kind of hides underneath the shimmer, so it's really weird and interesting in the best way, and I really love it. So this is one that I'm kind of looking to maybe purchase a backup either for myself or just get one for grandma. It's a plum mauve magenta base, and then it's got this green aqua shimmer and that peachy pink kind of magnetic pull. The next one I have here is Bluebird Lacquer's Blast Off. I remember this one. This one was based off of Baja Blast for the junk food theme, and this one I originally did want to grab, but I'm still looking at it like I'm not sure how it's going to look on my skin tone, even though it looks really great in all the swatch photos and I'm really attracted to the polish. I'm not really certain about this one, but this one is an aquamarine base with a pink to gold shimmer as well as some form of hollow. This is in the Bluebird Shattered Hollow formula. If you are familiar with those polishes, it's in that kind of finish. The next polish I'm also looking at as maybe grabbing a backup. Although this polish is coming back in a 2.0 version, this is Vanessa Molina's Fishnet Stockings. Now this is one of the most interesting polishes in my very large collection of polishes. This is a blackened jelly, black to red multi-chrome type of base with these like blue to green shifting shimmery flakes. And then this also has a navy hollow sparkle throughout this. This is a really cool polish. I love the way it builds up. It gives a really cool pond effect. It's shifty in two different ways. And I definitely don't have any multi-chromes that have flakies that are also shifting. I mean, it's just such a cool finish. So I'm looking to possibly grab a backup of this since the bottles are a little bit smaller. I know I'll only get so many manis out of it, and this one being a 2.0 version, they're saying the multi-chrome aspect of this polish is going to be a little bit stronger in this second version. This next polish, I'm not sure if I'm going to end up grabbing. This is one grandma might have in her collection, and I do have two other polishes in my collection that give a very similar vibe. So if she has this one, I would rather just borrow this one than grab a whole one, considering I have two other ones really close. But this is such a beautiful polish, and I'm so drawn to this. This is the second Vanessa Molina polish. This is Vanessa Molina's Heart and Soul. This is so bright and juicy. This is a neon pink base with iridescent flakies, aurora shimmer, and reflective sparkles. So this is another really fun, really pretty, really bright one. The next one is the total opposite vibe. This is like a grayed out, grungy style Crelly, really deep and dark. This one is Cameo Colors Ghostly Guard. I don't think I have any cameo colors, but this one's definitely piquing my interest. This one is a light medium gray Crelly base with hollow sparkle packed with blue to indigo to purple shifting shimmer and silver hollow flakes. A really fun, deep one, definitely a fun, grayed out Crelly, and I don't have many of those. The ones that I do have shimmer. I'm really attracted to polishes like that, and this one has an added hollow flare, so I'm definitely looking at this one. The next one I'm kind of feeling influenced to grab. I've seen so many people talk about it and rant on this one. This one is Dreamland Lacquer's Shake Your Shamrock. This is the bright neon base with that beautiful blue shimmer, and it's a very talked about polish. Everybody that grabs it seems to really love it, and I do have other green polishes with blue shimmers in my collection that I really like, but this one has a brightness to it that is really different, so I am looking to grab this one finally. I am really looking to compare it to the ones that I do have in my collection. I really want that side-by-side comparison to see how close they actually come. This next one, I missed out the first go round. It went pretty quick. This was Envy Lacquer's Poison Garden. This is a super beautiful, like, tealy blue foiled metallic flaky type of polish, and it does have some black flakies throughout, so it's a really fun finish. And this one, I'm starting to see more swatches that are showing this as more of a tealy polish than dark blue and green. So before I was seeing two other kinds of colors when it came to this polish, but now I'm seeing that it's more of a shifty polish, and that teal is what you see on the main face of the polish, what you see in most lightings, I should say. So I don't really know about this one. Teal is another color that kind of is iffy for me, but I'm super attracted to the finish of this polish. It's so interesting and different. I feel like this one is worth giving a try. This next one is one that I keep thinking about because I have passed it before, and I really love the way this looks. However, I do have a couple polishes in my collection that come kind of close, and I feel like I might be able to dupe it. I don't know, but this one is Night Owl Lacquer's Jalapeno Face, and I love the look of this polish. This is a blackened purple base with that beautiful green blue aurora shimmer with that like purple on extreme angles. It's so beautiful. This is one that I am looking at. Again, I'm trying to talk myself out of though. I do have a very long wish list this month, so I've got to start figuring out which ones take priority here. This next one falls into the category of I might try to pull this off my list even though it is so beautiful. This is Polish for Days, Ghoulies and Goblins. This is such a vibrant purple. However, I do not wear purple enough to keep buying all the purple polishes. Purple seems to be one of those colors that I'm always drawn to. However, I rarely pull for them, rarely wear them. So I really need to be careful, like when purchasing purples. This one is just super vibrant, and I keep looking at it like I don't think I have anything that bright in my collection. Really tough decision with this one. I love the glow on this one. This is considered a deep mulberry base with glowing blue to purple shimmer, so I do love that. This next one I was really excited for, but I'm seeing pictures of 2.0 versions. So the first polish, Wet Spot from Sassy Sauce, I already have. I'm not going to purchase a backup or anything, but it is one of my recommendations from this month's offerings. It is an absolutely beautiful polish. Both me and my grandma have it, and it's one of those tealy polishes that I actually like on myself. So it's definitely a keeper. It's definitely one I really love, and I could see why it came back. However, it did change into a deeper base. The polish that I'm looking at here is That's What C Said, and this one seems to be also a much deeper base, and not in that neon orangey way. It's almost leaning really red. Before, it was such a vibrant, like orange tone. It almost looked corally with the shimmer. Now it just looks like a super hot red. So I'm kind of pulling away from this one now as well because it's not the exact formula that I thought it'd be. This is a 2.0 version with a noticeable difference in my opinion. The blue pink like shimmer that they have in this polish does look much stronger in the 2.0 version, at least against the base that they chose. So that is another noticeable difference that I would point out for this one. This next one is probably one of the coolest finishes on my list. This one is Sweet and Sour Lacquers Back to Nature. This is a magnetic multi-chrome micro flaky type of finish, which is something I've never really seen before. These shifty micro flakies are in a murky green base, and it's very reptile looking. As a lizard mom, I absolutely love this polish, and I really want to get my hands on this. It's such a fun and funky one. And last but not least, I have a top and base coat here. One of my favorite of all time, quick dry top coats, is coming this month in a scent that I'm very interested in. This is Dole Whip at Disney. It's supposed to be a pineapple and vanilla ice cream type of fragrance. This does come in a top coat as well as a base coat, and I am kind of interested to try their base coat. Again, I do really love their quick dry top coat, so I am interested to try the base as well. And this scent is really piquing my interest. I've really been wanting to try a Dole Whip. If somebody has tried that before, definitely let me know down in the comments. What is your favorite flavor? I've heard there's 7 flavors. I only really knew of the one, so this is all new to me. But I am really excited for the top and base coat with that scent kind of in ode to the Dole Whip. So super excited for that one. But yeah, I have a pretty big list here, and there are a lot of really awesome goodies coming back. So it's gonna be a little bit of a tough month, but I'm super curious what's on everybody's wish lists. Is anybody eyeballing any backups? I know I am. I've already posted a couple rewind videos, so you know I'm excited, but that's it for this one, and I hope to see you in the next one. And until next time, friends, thanks so much for hanging with me.